Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this Saturday, February 13th, Galentine's Day, episode 335 of Live at the Roxy Quarantine Edition. Oh boy, lots of stuff to talk about today. Also, I was just noticing it's so funny that I always have multiple thumbs down before I start my video because it's just like so incredible that some people must be subscribed to my channel so that when I put out the notification, they can just thumbs down it. And like, I will take your subscription, ma'am or sir. Probably sir, because ma'ams don't really do that shit. That's a huge generalization, but there is that. Today we're talking about Chris Harrison. Chris Harrison is stepping away from The Bachelor temporarily, for the meantime, for a bit of time. We can break down that whole situation. I haven't even talked about that on this show. You guys don't usually like when I go too much into Bachelor news, but this is relevant Bachelor news, so we're going to be talking about it. Also, Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar is a movie that is coming out that I got to screen that I can finally talk about, and also they sent me something to unbox, so I'm stoked on that. And then Trump was acquitted. So there's that. I guess there's not actually that much to talk about in terms of Trump being acquitted. Just he was. So that feels like something's on my tooth. What is it? I just had a pecan. Feels like that's what it was. I think we got it, friends. I think we got it. To be perfectly clear with you all, because you know that I love being clear as day. I'm nursing a hangover because I'm on a bender. Remember I told you guys I was going on a little bit of a bender? Here's the thing. Here's what I've decided. Because I know what it's like to dabble too hard and drink too often and take too many drugs. And then I know what it's like to not dabble at all. I'm very, very blessed that I'm at a point in my life where I super duper confidently decided that I was going to go on a 5-day bender. So a 5-day bender, not doing drugs like I used to, but, just drinking all of the nights. And I gotta say, and this is not my advice to anybody because I know most people are not like this. It's been a fucking blast. It's been a fucking blast. Sometimes it's nice to you can't do it too often. If you're somebody who drinks all the time, then you don't get to do these things. But yeah, it's been a hoot. I don't think I'm going to drink today because I do think that Steph and I are going to have a girls' Valentine's Day tomorrow. I think we're going to live it up. But yeah, I want to be so abundantly clear. This is not Roxy's advice corner. This is super duper not my advice to anybody. But I just know exactly who I am and exactly what my limits are. I don't think many people do know those things. And it's been fucking fun. Like, I don't even know. I like midnight bong rips and random tequila shots and just, I don't know. It's just been kind of a blast. Drinking on FaceTime. Yeah. Drunk texting people. What? Who is she? Just kind of enjoying myself. So just letting you guys know that that's where I'm at currently. Not really a full-blown bender. It's not like a multiple day. And here's the important thing too. If you're somebody like me who sometimes will do these things just because it's kind of a hoot to do for a few days, I will say that you have to make sure you don't make any life decisions during a bender because your chemical imbalance is different. So like, you gotta, if you're gonna party for a few days, then when you're not partying anymore, and like all of a sudden the next day, and all of a sudden you're like, I think that I want to move cities, quit my job, break up with my husband, like whatever the fuck it is, don't do that. Make no decisions on or post bender. That is life advice for anybody. Bender season is not decision season. Fun season, not life decision season. People who make decisions during or right after a bender have some serious work to do on themselves. Serious work. People who go on benders might have a little bit of work to do on themselves. And I'm pretty healthy most of the year. So that was my little tangent. I do have an actual Roxy's Advice Corner for you guys today, though, but I will get to that later on. And Jerry says, don't make decisions, but make ideas. Benders are good for ideas. I think of some movies, thoughts and stuff, artistic behavior. I'm loving you guys in the chat right now. Thank you for being in full-blown support, because you guys know I never do this shit. So just much love to all of you guys. Get in your questions, comments, concerns, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget, tomorrow is Wind Down Sunday. On the World Girls, we are going to pick the sexiest person on the planet. We're going to talk about the sexiest people on the planet, and we are going to come up with who is the sexiest person on the planet. I have a feeling when it's between me, Dee, and Steph, it's going to be bizarro. It's going to be bizarro. So, yeah. Wait, I have to say, I'm loving this chat right now. John Getben says, my dad once went on a bender, ended up at a farm auction and bought a pig. We had that pig for 8 years. What did I just tell you guys about bender decisions? That's not the worst decision you can make, but like, it's not good to make purchases during a bender. Even today, I was like, I really want a white fur coat. Not real fur, but like faux fur. And then I was like, don't buy that right now. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Don't do that. Wait a week. If you still want that, you do live in California. It is 70 degrees outside. You don't have money. That might not be the move. Wait till something goes on sale, bitch. I'm bitch of this situation. A whole episode about me. Nice. No, Jake, you are living in a bender. Benders are only cool when you're picking and choosing. Your bender would be not doing that. You gotta rein it in. Rein it in. This is like me cranking a wheel. But we love you no matter. We love you no matter. Rob says, you do you, Roxy. Just take care of yourself, please. I am. Yeah, you can't go off the rails for too long. Just a little bit of time. When you're going a little crazy, you just gotta shake things up a little bit. Jake says, I didn't mean the bender. We're all girls. Oh, that was so good. Oh, okay. Well, yes to that then. Yep, you guys are all the sexiest people alive. PLD says, laugh my ass off. I love that Roxy picked Jake's episode as a bender, not sexiest man, like he intended. Pure genius reality right there. Well, what did I say? This is why she's not with it as much. I just knew I didn't have any major work things this week. Like, I have some work things, but not like huge ones. You gotta cut loose. And sometimes that could look like anything. For those of you guys who have more addictive personalities or who are recovering or who can't do things like this, there's all different shit you could do. You can movie marathon. You can write every single day. You can eat a ton of fucking candy or whatever. All different things can look like that. Yeah. Let's go to the Streamlabs, see what you guys are talking about in here. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer before we go on with the rest of the show. Like I said, it is the 13th. It is Galentine's Day, and we've got people already put in Streamlabs loud and proud in here. And you know who the first one is coming from. Obviously, it's our boy Glenn Caesar, who says, continue to say it, Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankinson, Jonathan Mackley, Russ Copsico, Breonna Taylor, all three of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Justice for all those people who've lost their lives due to excessive force. # say their names. We're going to keep saying them here on the show. He also says, hello and good afternoon, Roxy. Much love to Grammy and Papo. Oh, I talked to Grammy today. She's in fucking pain still. It sucks. It sucks. As always, thanks for taking the time to still hang out with all of us on the Saturday Rocks. RJ, Skittles, Chunk, GPS, Misdirection. Hopefully really enjoying it. Peace. I am enjoying it. Peace, buddies, and hugs to you and yours. Be most excellent to each other, rock stars, because you're cool people. And once again, keep on saying it every day. Let's fucking go, Smets, and everyone fighting for today, tomorrow, and more. Smash cancer. Cheers to Fuck Yeah News in 2021 and beyond. And positive thoughts to you, RJ, and all the rock stars who show up here and give their support whenever and however they can. Don't forget, when it gets tough, even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who's battling, keep on fighting. We are with you. And please remember, you are kind, you're smart, you're unique, and being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including internet strangers, which is you and me, makes you worthy. Therefore, your story is important and deserves to be heard and seen. You are appreciated. Thanks for always being there for us and here for us. Silver the Elf, Zilla, Queen Badges, Dimples. Good luck with any and all auditions and or booking gigs that are coming up for you. Keep on crushing it. Schmodown, Modi. Roxy the best. Roxy number one. Yeah. Happy Roxy's Day. Thanks, Glenn Caesar. Appreciate your Streamlabs always, and appreciate all of you guys. Todd Fair, our dude, our homie in the house, he says, I'm going to buy myself a bag of nacho cheese Doritos for Valentine's Day. Todd, you do you, boo. You do you. Stoked for you, Todd. And thank you for your support in here. Oh, yeah. Today I went back from the vanilla tea to the Earl Grey. Just made more sense. Another important thing about Bender life, you got to make sure you're still getting your shit done. Otherwise, you're not allowed to go on benders. So during this time, I found a new weekend caretaker for Grammy and Papo and conducted interviews and made sure that I did all of my work. Still went live at the Rocks every day. The stars are crushing it right now. The stars have been doing study sessions, and our Schmodown group is just effing awesome. So, Bender notes. Still get your shit done, or you're not deserving of the Bender life. Bender life is not for everybody. Bender life is not even for most. Bender life must be earned. Bender life must be deserved. You keep those things in mind. I'm getting a call from one of the people that I texted yesterday. Oh, dealing with yourself the next day is beyond. All right. So on all of those notes, let's go into some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about on the show today. Get in your Streamlabs. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. We're all allowed to be human sometimes. This is my human week. Chris Harrison. Let's start with this. For those of you guys who don't know, Chris Harrison is the host of The Bachelor. I say that because that's how little I believe that some of you guys pay attention to The Bachelor. Chris Harrison's been the host of The Bachelor since day one. Chris Harrison is like as synonymous with The Bachelor as any host, like as Ryan Seacrest was with Idol. So it's like he is the Bachelor host, and the Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise, and all the things. Chris Harrison makes millions and millions of dollars a year just for this thing, and he does a very good job at it. He's actually one of the more really liked hosts. A lot of people watch the show just because they're into Chris Harrison. Chris Harrison did something not great. There's currently The Bachelor's current name is Matt James, and Matt James is Black. That's only relevant, kind of. It's definitely relevant to the story, but you won't understand why for a little bit. There are some front runners on his season, meaning people who are that we think might win the competition, and the competition is an engagement to him. And one of those girls, who has been my favorite, I did not know this about her, is a girl named Rachel. Rachel is, so there's two Rachels in this story. I'm going to refer to this Rachel as Rachel, and then I'll refer to the other Rachel as Rachel Lindsay. So when talking about the person on Matt's season, we're talking about just Rachel. Rachel and Matt seem to be really vibing. It looks like Matt and Rachel might be engaged. We don't know, but she is a clear front runner. She went on a one-on-one. She was a fan favorite. A lot of stuff over the last several weeks, I guess, have come out about Rachel. I didn't hear about any of it because I'm not really in that Bachelor scene. Now I'm hearing about it. Rachel apparently was a registered Republican. Apparently her parents are registered Republicans. Apparently she went to a party when she was 18 that was I don't even know what it was called, like an Old South party, I think like Confederate flag bullshit kind of thing, which is not fucking cool. But that was in 2018 when she was 18 years old in college. And there have been some allegations about Rachel that people believe she is. Oh, there was somebody who came out and said that Rachel gave them shit for being into black guys. I don't know how much of this is true, but these are all of the things going on in the rumor mill. An antebellum party. Thank you guys. All things that are like, ugh, ugh, ugh. So those would be relevant on any season, but are especially relevant here because this is the first time we've had a black bachelor. So yeah, all this was kind of yuck. Rachel had not addressed these allegations. So bring in Rachel Lindsay. Rachel Lindsay was the first black bachelorette. She is, I guess, a host at Extra. I didn't know that. I knew that she was working, but I didn't know what she did. She either was hosting this segment or she's a full-time host there. Rachel Lindsay is like so loved in the Bachelor community. I didn't watch her season because you guys know I didn't used to watch The Bachelor, but anytime that she has done interviews or whatever, I just think she does an awesome job. She seems to be such a cool, down-to-earth chick. So I'm not surprised if she works at Extra. She probably does a great job there. But she was interviewing Chris Harrison, the host of The Bachelor, and there was a 13-minute segment in which she was asking Chris Harrison what he thought about Rachel, the allegations against Rachel. And Brittany Parker says, yes, she is. She also hosts an MTV show. I didn't know that. Wow, that's awesome. She seems really cool. So anyway, Rachel Lindsay is asking Chris Harrison about this stuff. And Chris Harrison's just not doing well with his responses. I've never seen him kind of blunder the way that he did here. I'm not saying it was the worst on the planet, but he didn't nail it. He clearly says, I'm not standing up for Rachel, and then kind of continues to stand up for her for a long ass time. I think what's happening here is that probably Rachel wins The Bachelor this season, or at least second place. And Chris Harrison feels allegiance to her in the show. This is not who she has portrayed herself to be. This is not who the audience believes her to be. And so Chris Harrison, I think, was standing up for who he believes to be his friend and the future of this franchise in many ways. But in doing so, he kind of steps in it several times. He at least, and I'm not fucking with you, 10 times says the word woke. He's like, with the woke police, and not everybody was woke in 2018, and how can we expect her to be woke? He just keeps using the word woke, and as a note to everybody, using the word woke is no longer woke. I know that sounds not cool, but woke's not woke anymore. So I don't even know what the right word is, but the word woke is just not. Anybody who overuses the word woke, it's like, oh no, dear God, stop. It's just not good. And then he's saying, we should wait till we hear her speak. And that part I do agree with. I do agree that we didn't know if these allegations were true or false. So it would have been nice to hear her speak, but she wasn't speaking, and these allegations have been out for weeks and she wasn't saying anything. So people were kind of confused, thinking that maybe she didn't want to speak because she didn't want to bring bigger light to it, and she was kind of hoping it would just go away. So he says things like that. And Rachel Lindsay, who is, like I told you guys, a black woman, is kind of you could tell she's trying to help Chris Harrison, but she's also trying to explain, Chris, this isn't a great look. And, I don't know why she isn't saying anything. And Chris is kind of cutting off Rachel Lindsay and just not really giving her the floor to talk about it. And I know he's the one being interviewed, but it just was not a good look. I again don't think it's the worst. It's not like he said something that I'm like, holy shit, cancel Chris Harrison. No fucking way. I think that I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to protect, I think, the franchise and this girl who's probably his friend. And he did that in a way that he discredited people's feelings on this. And people's feelings on this is that there were some racist actions on her part. And so Rachel, the girl with the accusations about her, she did come out and she did kind of explain and she did say, I fucked up. And I'm not sure about the Republican part of this all, but she did say that she was at that party and she didn't know. And I think it was like a frat kind of thing. And that she's grown and she's changed. And that, a lot of the cast and her are saying that she's glad that this is bringing awareness and whatnot. And then I kind of thought that was going to be the end of it. But then Chris Harrison received so much heat after this interview. And if you look up the interview on YouTube, the responses are like, I have to say, they were trashing Chris Harrison. Like I've never seen universally people were just trashing him. And so then today, Chris Harrison announced that he's stepping away from The Bachelor. He doesn't say for good. He says temporarily. He says he will not be at after the final rose, which I guess is what they do. Like it's an episode they do after The Bachelor picks the person. And I don't know if that means that he'll be gone for a season, for just that episode, for multiple seasons, forever. Doesn't seem like forever. But that is, yeah, that is what that is. Interesting. Interesting. Bachelor is an ABC show. ABC is a Disney property. Disney is the team that let Gina Carano go this week. So to use Chris Harrison's words, Disney perhaps is becoming more woke. I don't know. I don't know what I think here. I think that Chris Harrison didn't do a great job. At the same time, I think that I do believe Chris Harrison to be a good guy. I don't know him personally. I also don't think it's my apology to accept or my apology to understand. Oh, sorry, on that part, Chris Harrison put out a massive apology. By massive, I mean like a couple pages. Just being like, I done fucked up. Yep, I fucked this up. So what do you guys think? Do you think Chris Harrison should have kept his job? Do you think it's right that he's stepping away temporarily? Do you want to see him come back? What do you think is going to happen with Rachel, the contestant? If she does win, what do you guys think that Matt James should do? Do you think that Matt James should have an open conversation about this or what? Is that his responsibility as a Black man? Is his responsibility, does he have no responsibility here? Whose responsibility is it to bring to light what actually happened? Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Again, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer right here in the super chat as well. Leonard Kim says, I was shocked by Chris Harrison's interview with Rachel. He's been on the right side of combating racism on the Bachelor franchise. It was Gina Carano level bad, and I couldn't believe he was butchering it that poorly. I didn't feel like it was Gina Carano level bad because he didn't compare anything to the Holocaust, Leonard Kim. But he didn't do the best job. That's definitely true. He could have done a much better job. He certainly did butcher it. And it was so long and he just kept going. It was kind of surprising. But sometimes I don't want to make any excuses for him. I just can see what happened. Like I can see him thinking it doesn't make it right, but I can just kind of see his thought process there. PLD says, Happy Valentine's Day, Dimple Tits. Thanks, PLD. Thank you. Appreciate you. The Muse Goat says, let's say she was Republican, full stop, registered, the works. So what are we saying? That a Republican can't be on The Bachelor? Also, How back in someone's history is it acceptable to go in order to find something offensive? Legit asking. Muse go, no, I think that this was less about her being Republican, more about them finding this and then seeing that she is Republican. I don't even know that she is Republican. Some people are registered as things that they're not because they were when they were younger, or their parents were, or whatever. So, of course, you could be Republican and go on The Bachelor. I just, based off of the values that we've seen from Matt James, it doesn't seem like he's a Republican. So is that being disclosed to him? You know, all those kind of things. And how far back can you go? What's hard is because they went back to when she was 18, which seemingly would be a long time ago, but it was only in 2018. So, you know, that's 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. That's not that long ago. But I do think it's a legitimate question to ask. I mean, there's things that I did as a kid that I would be fucking mortified to see. Growing up in Boston, we used all kinds of words that are so fucked up and inappropriate. Um, you know, I remember like not understanding the weight of words and not understanding the severity, and that doesn't make it right at all. So I would be mortified, but I don't think I would be mortified by anything if you went back 4 years. I would be mortified about things if you went back 15 years. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer to how long is too long. I think that it probably is different for different people, but 4 years is not that long. I feel like I'm similar. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider right here in the super chat. Appreciate any support you guys can give. Every dollar makes a difference. You guys just being here is incredible as well. All right, let's move on. If you guys have any other thoughts on this, you'll let me know. You'll keep me posted. Let's do a little bit of something fun because Bender City. So thank you to Lionsgate. They sent me a screener for Barb and Star, Go to Vista Del Mar. It was a movie that I think is coming out pretty soon. It probably tells me in this bag. But I'm really, really excited about it because I just was looking for a silly-ass comedy. And that's exactly what this is. It's fun to watch during quarantine. And I think that they know how fun it is because they sent me this bag from Sweet Flower. For those of you guys who do not know, that is a cannabis place. And so they sent me a lot of goodies, which I wanted to open up on here because you guys are my homies and we all love weed. So this is, let's see, what did they get? This is Capri Lemon, cannabis-infused white chocolate and lemon vegan. Oh my God, that's awesome. For anybody who likes edibles, I know D is my edible queen. This one seems like straight flower. It's cannabis hybrid flower, which is great because I love a good hybrid. Good for all times. Let's see. See if we can. Ooh, cute packaging. Phases. It's Reverie. Should we open up and smell it? I think let's try it. I'll tell you guys how it smells. Oh my God, it looks incredible. Oh, and it smells really, really good. Wow, that smells amazing. I wonder how much you guys are going to be able to see of this. I hope the camera focuses. Focus, camera. Can you not? It's like completely crystallized and amazing. Hello, there we go. That's some good nug. I love a movie that knows exactly what it is. And this movie being like, you know what will make you enjoy this even more? Some pot. Like, yeah, you totally get it. Okay, what is this baby? Something in this little brown box. Slow your roll. Okay. Oh, it's a little grinder. Oh my God, look how adorable that is. I like a mini grinder so that I can have something on the go. Oh, with a keef catcher. Yes, baby slay. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, Sweet Flower. That's pretty awesome. And Lionsgate. Okay, Barb and Star, Go to Vista Del Mar. Let's see what these are. That's some personalized shit. Oh my God. They're color pencils, and I don't know why, but I love every second of that because who doesn't like to get stoned in color? That's exactly what I need in my life. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what is this? Cannabis infused mixed drink. Oh, our Tet. This is a Tet and tonic, a classic combination of our Tet chamomile tonic and lemon, and it's got 5 milligrams CBD per can, 5 milligrams THC. Love this. Wow, that seems awesome. I cannot wait to make that. What a badass gift. Yes, yes. They also sent all this, by the way, guys, after I had watched the movie, so it didn't taint my view of the movie, just so you guys know. Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. These look like rolling papers. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. That's stoner life. Wow, personalized rolling papers. I dream of one day being in a movie in which they are giving out personalized rolling papers. Yes to that. And then let's see. What does this say? It says, hi, introducing the Barb and Star Shimmer Kit. Sit back, enjoy an uplifting and high escape to tropical getaway, even if it's from your living room. What? From the gals who brought you bridesmaids, come Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Lifelong friends, Barb and Star set off on the adventure of a lifetime when they decide to leave their small Midwestern town for the first time ever. So grab your, oh yeah, this is in the movie. I forget what they're called. Culottes, whatever those pants are. Movie download card included, so you can be one of the first to follow along on your adventure. XO, Barb, Annie, and Star, Kristen. Kristen Wiig's really effing funny in this. And then that's very cool. Let's see. Barb and Star Shimmer Kit. Just telling what's on there. It's really sweet. What is this other thing in here? Oh, obviously it's a lighter. Barb and Star lighter. I love fire. Bender Roxy loves fire. Okay. I think we got like a sticker. Trisha's Delight. You guys are saying the bag didn't look that big. Cannabis can be sneaky like that. Oh, look, for the color pencils. Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Anyway, I really liked this movie. I don't know whether it's because I just needed to laugh and it did that. I will tell you guys, the movie is mad stupid, but like stupid in a way that I love it. Stupid in a way that like MacGruber is stupid. It's very silly. There's a lot of cool cameos. I won't spoil it for you guys, but it's got some really fun, like, what the F is happening? I certainly recommend it with a side of cannabis or a side of silly, whatever you got. And yeah, I think that this is a perfect quarantine, like Friday night, take it easy, take a load off, enjoy this. I could see people really liking it. I could see some people being like, what is this film? But like those people are pretentious. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the mother effing movie. Thank you to Barb and Star. Thank you to Lionsgate. Appreciate you guys a lot. And yes, that. Oh, let me see. How do you say it? Culottes. Culottes. Thank you, Pink Sweets. They talk about it so much in the movie. I can't believe I forgot what it is. Joseph, the movie's called Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, if you're from Boston. Thanks, guys. All right, moving forward. I love a good unbagging, an unbagging of an unboxing. You know, kind of cool. All right, let's move forward. Oh, what's going on in the chat right now? Let's see. She's one of the biggest advocates of BLM. Type of everyone Hitler. Oh, what's happening? W.S. Fletcher. Let's see. I don't know Roxy, but I'm a researcher that studies racism. Obviously, that's the point. I don't know you, and as a white person, when a black person doesn't know you, you have to come off as anti-racist. W.S., what did I do? This is how I see it. I don't know Roxy, so she seems more excuses of racism versus being anti-racist. I do? WS, is this your first time here? As a black man listening to this is no different than Chris Harrison. It is not being anti-racist. The equivalent. I don't see color. You're not really helping. Somebody fill me in on where this started. I would love to hear you out and your thoughts and opinions on this, my dude, because as somebody who's a researcher, I don't think you would find that about me. But if you do find that about me and I have things to work on, then I'm ready and willing. I don't know that is what you would find. So let me know. Let me know, friend. All right. Let's continue. Again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. And in the meantime, oh my God, the coloring. I kind of want to do that. Talking a little bit about Galentine's Day. Today is Galentine's Day, and I put out on Twitter about a lot of the really cool people that, the gals in my life that have really done incredible things for me. So I'm pretty stoked to be in the place that I am in life where I just have such incredible fucking women in my life. And so, by the way, to any of the ladies in the chat right now, any of the mamas in here, please let yourself be seen and heard so we can all give shout outs to you guys for Galentine's Day. I think it's kind of cute to text your girlfriends on Galentine's Day. Both guys and girls, text the ladies, let them know what they've done and how meaningful they are to you. Because Galentine's Day is cute and fun, and it's a day to celebrate all the gals. So, yeah, I mean, I shouted out, obviously, the Whirl Girls, who I can't talk enough to you guys about how they've just, like, totally fucking changed my whole life. And I love them so much, and I love doing everything Whirl Girls related. Yes, Brittany Parker, who's just shouting vagina, 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 vagina. Vagina live. Pink Sweet's also shouting vagina. You guys get me. You guys get me. Okay, wait. Going back to WS. Let's see. I don't know Roxy, so everyone in the chat, this is not how you have an intellectual conversation. I gave my point and my perception. Don't attack me. Counter it. I think WS, just to be completely candid with you, I think that the rock stars in here feel very, very protective over me because I'm very protective over them. And because I would like to think that I am on the right side of history on things. So I think that you came in and made a flash judgment on me. And we all do that in life sometimes. And that's yours to completely do. And I hope that nobody is attacking you. But I also don't think anybody's looking to counter it because they do know me. So, I don't think anybody's looking to fight you on it. I think that they are just looking to, they were looking to say that that's not true because they do know me. And so, WS, if you want to stick around and get to know me, I would absolutely love that. And then if you get to know me and you don't think I'm doing a fair or right job, then I would love to have a conversation about that. But I do think it is worthwhile to get to know somebody before you say things. And I understand where you're coming from in terms of if the first thing you've ever heard me talk about is this Chris Harrison situation. Maybe you didn't like the way I spoke about that. And that's definitely also your prerogative. But thank you for joining us, however you found us. And I hope that you are treated with kindness and respect in here. And I hope that you can treat others with kindness and respect back. So look at Bender Rocks. Look at Bender Rocks. Be reasonable, rational. Look at her go. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Glenn Caesar, the Streamlabs says, Roxy, this was the original message from W.S. Fletcher. I'm sure you want to respond. Roxy is trying to tell minorities, and especially Black people, what to feel about how badly Chris Harrison has done. This is poor, and I'm going to leave before I get really mad. Wow, W.S. Fletcher, I feel like that couldn't have been less what I was trying to do. In fact, I even said it's not mine to forgive. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But that is that's not an accurate depiction of me. I don't like saying like I'm sorry for how you feel because I think that's kind of a bullshit apology. But that wasn't what I was doing. Not only was that not my intention, but I don't ever want to tell any minority how to feel about a situation that pertains to them and not to me. And I don't know what words I said that made you feel that way. So that, um, that anyway. Okay. We'll move back into the gals that I love. Yeah, and I wanted to shout out my Schmodown girls too. The stars have been awesome. Christy V, Janine the Machine, Brittany Young, even Stacy from last year, the other female managers. I know some people don't like the word female. I hope it's okay when a woman uses it. I still like the word female. I don't know why. Yeah, just being kick-ass, Jen, all the people who came before, Brianne, Clark, Rachel. Just much love to everyone. Much love to everyone, because there's so many ladies that have kicked ass. And yeah, I just hope that the girls feel loved today. And then I also will tell everybody tomorrow for Valentine's Day, we'll talk about this a little more, but like, I know you guys probably know this, but Valentine's Day doesn't matter at all. Like, at all. So if you're alone on Valentine's Day, it's just a fucking day. Feel the love from your friends, your family, yourself, the self-worth. And if you are in love on Valentine's Day, you should try to be in love all the days. Maybe do something a little extra special. Make breakfast for somebody or something cute. But like, as much as I'm a lover of love, so I like Valentine's Day because I like showing that. I just hope that nobody's down tomorrow, because it really just simply doesn't fucking matter. So to all my people who are like stressed about being single on Valentine's Day or alone on Valentine's Day, I hear you and I see you, and I'm sorry if you feel that way, but it's just a fucking day. Let it wash over you. It will be gone the next day. It's just another day. And I did want to give a little bit of Roxy's advice corner before I get out of here, again, because there's not much to talk about with the Trump situation. So my Roxy's advice corner is something that I've shared to you guys before, but sometimes it hits differently when you're going through different moments. So I just want to make sure that I reiterate that, remember that no matter who somebody else is being, no matter what they do, to be who you are. I think this is something we forget, and we think that other people's actions indicate how we handle things. But if you know who you are and you are who you are, whatever they do, still do what you would do as you, because you are you. So if you're dating somebody and they do something that's kind of shitty, it doesn't mean you do something shitty back, because if that's not who you are, be who you are. Or if at work somebody else is slacking off, that doesn't mean you slack off, because if that's not who you are, make sure you be who you are. So I just hope that that's something that sticks with you guys, especially as people are acting really irrationally and strangely during this time and not like themselves. There's so many people right now who are not being who they are, and that makes it really difficult. And so I just want to remind you guys that if you're in here, you're probably fucking awesome. I know most of you guys at this point. You're good people. You have love in your heart. You don't have hate in there. You're not judgmental. You're open and honest and willing to grow. You want to treat other people with kindness and respect. And so do that under all circumstances that you can, which is kind of all circumstances, no matter what somebody else is bringing to the table. So just my brief Roxy's advice corner and reminder to you guys that don't let somebody else acting out of character make you act out of character. I hope that you can continue to just be you, because you're fucking great. Yeah. All right, we are going to get out of here. Weird vibe on the show today. But I'm going to continue to be me anyway. Let's go into the Streamlabs before we get out of here. Take a couple of these. Streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Jake Yacovetta says, just want to give a birthday shout out to some awesome rock star, George Pruitt. Yes! Happy birthday, George. Thanks, Jake, for letting me know. Happy birthday, George. Everybody send bunnies for George. We love you, George. Thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating your birthday with us. You rock. Georgia the Pruitt. Birthdays he can be. Watch out for that. Quarantine. What? MD in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider says, I'm Black and I love everything you did for our community. Don't know what the fuck the other guy is talking about. Please know that we love you. Thank you, MD. Listen, as long as this other guy is Black, then he gets to have an opinion about how I speak about people who are Black. So if he doesn't like how I speak about people, I wish he didn't feel that way. I don't think he knows me very well, but I'm not going to hate on him because as long as he's Black, he gets to have an opinion on it. So I am so grateful for you saying that, MD, because I really try to be the best ally and support system that I can be. So thank you for saying that. And yeah, I know there's been an awesome thing. Rob Fishbeck sent this to me, and a few of you guys sent this to me too. In Hollywood, there's a Black Jewish alliance going on. And I'm just like so fucking here for that. I'm just so fucking here for that. Like, yeah, because we're just both getting slammed right now. Oh, the Gina Carano stuff has brought so much anti-Semitism into my DMs. It's insane. I was thinking about closing my DMs because it's just like so much anti-Semitism. Just like, what? Yeah, that's a vomit noise I made for anti-Semitism. Yep, you got that right. Yeah. All right, like I said, getting out of here. Tomorrow, we'll have other things to talk about. It will be a different mood, a different vibe. It will be probably the last day of Bender Rocks. So if you're into Bender Rocks, you're going to have to say goodbye to her tomorrow for like probably a long time. And today's a little break from Bender Rocks. Rocks is going to get on the bike after this. Rocks is going to chill. Rocks is going to do some self-care. Rocks is going to put on a face mask. Rocks is going to maybe paint her nails. Rocks is going to do some good shit. Some good shit. Guys, in no world did I mean to start a conversation today that made anybody turn on anybody. You guys know what it is here. It is all love, so much love. I don't have room for 1 ounce of hatred in me, especially not during this time. Fuck that. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Everybody who's vocal. Everybody who has an opinion. But just all of you guys. Lemmy, Ryan Payne, Rob Fishbeck, Joseph Ashley, Mark Jason Ali, Glenn Caesar, Curtis Mason, Pink Sweets, Brittany Parker, my fucking ladies, Valentine's Day, Andrew Thomas, Daryl Lay, J.R. Me, C. Not how we say it, but you know, Jermia Tuxi, Jeff Aaron, Manny Gonzalez, Almo Cease, Mohammed Belsin, George Pruitt, the birthday boy himself, John Eugene, Bruce Banner, yes, yeah, Spidey Sensei, D Tam, Matt Link, scrolling up, trying to give the shout outs to all the people. Kimberly Robinson, yes, Kimberly, King of Mount Olympus. Wow, King of Mount Olympus is in here, guys. It's a lot. Right now and later. Got this weird ass grin going on. Why? We don't know why. We don't know why. Bobby Jackson. All right. Star Gonzalez. Yes, Star. A star is born. Get me out of here before I do something fucking bizarro. Much love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow live at the Roxy. Make your beds, put down your toilet seats and the lids. Eric Lane, I see you. Getting all those shout outs in. Treat people with kindness. Be you no matter who they're being, because you can always do that. You can always be you. Try not to trend with the Holocaust. We're adding that one to the list. It's never the move. And I will see you guys tomorrow live at the Roxy.